up next, it's a UFC women's strawweight division matchup. Well, she's about as well-rounded as it gets, DC, and I know you didn't have the benefit of starting as a striker back in the day. First day she stepped in a gym, she was mixing all the different disciplines, and the results certainly speak to that commitment and dedication.
It shows. It shows in her ability to fight high-level competition right away. She does not need fights to build her up. She's prepared to fight the wrestler. She's prepared to fight the grappler. She's prepared to do a kickboxing match with the best kickboxers. Her life has prepared her for these moments. All the training, all the sessions, all the private sessions has made her ready to compete for a title right away.
Yeah, I would agree, and at least the early returns are that she looks comfortable and confident in every discipline and every martial arts situation. Well, she's one of the more well-rounded fighters, DC, that we have in this division. A true mixed martial artist. Her first martial art was MMA. That certainly helps.
Yes, she's a new breed of fighter. A fighter that, as a young girl, she was brought into a gym. And in that gym, she told the coaches, I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to do jiu-jitsu. I don't want to kickbox and box. I want to do it all.
Right.
Is there an MMA class for my daughter to take part in? She did that from day one, and you see all that development over the course of a lifetime has led her to the octagon, where she is already making her impact.
Yeah, she said, I didn't want to get to the UFC until I was 100% comfortable in every situation. So far, so good for her. She's got a big one in front of her here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Even matchup here on paper, a lot of similarities across the board, evenly matched when it comes to the numbers. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 13 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Amanda Lemos! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 15 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
You ready?
Round 1.
Good punch lands.
Back to the orthodox stance.
Caught that kick there.
Well, now she's really starting to time her opponent. Beautiful punch lands there shortly after she caught the leg. Well, she talked a lot about the path of least resistance being the clinch, and she clinches here early.
And watch her to start to mix in that great judo background that we've seen her do on so many different occasions.
Oh, spinning back fist for her out of nowhere. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown defense? Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. All right, so once again, they will clinch, and we will see which fighter is able to advance their position from here.
Who's going to be the first one to attempt the takedown? Both of our combatants have the ability to score and secure the position. Who's going to be the one that makes the first move?
Right hand on point.
Good stick.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Right hand upstairs.
It's such a fast leg kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down the head and land beautiful punches to the head.
Wow, yet another punch to the head by Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagement from this 50-50 position?
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Again, back into this position.
And she connects with a punch there, champ.
She's so accurate. She's so good at timing all of her strikes.
And there it is. So her best entry, I think, in terms of the offensive wrestling.
Now it's starting to slip under the neck.
And this might just be a matter of time. And there it is.
It's over. It's over. What a fight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there. And nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. Well, she couldn't have drawn it up any better than that as she gets the win by submission tonight. Big win and an even bigger statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 51 seconds in the very first round. For the winner by submission, Karolina.
Well, it'll be standing room only at her after party tonight as she gets it done by way of submission. Thankfully, Daniel Cormier is on the list. I'll be on the outside looking.
I mean, John, I got you. We're going in together. I'm not going in without my partner. But, man, she's a great grappler. She understands positioning so well, and she knows